Hey, this is Alex Head, founder of Subtext Radio.
This is Subtext.
Please go ahead and click the like button and the subscribe button. It really helps us to reach new audiences and promote the artists that we work with. Hit like and hit subscribe.
Good afternoon, people of feeling. Hallo Leute. Mein Name ist DJ Sentimentemily, and you're listening to Sentimental Songs for Sentimental People. We are here live from the ZKU at the 40th Gutemacht. Today we celebrate with a playlist of songs about your favorite sentimental objects. This fourth episode concerns objects lost and found, bought and sold, forgotten and remembered, broken and repaired. I've attempted to coordinate song selection with the artists and vendors who have made the Gutemacht the special Moabite community event that it is. So pull out your hankies and let's get into our feelings. If you're with us for the first time, my research is about gefühlvolles Lied oder sentimentale Gesang. I'm not sure that translates very well auf Deutsch, but I thought it was worth a try. These are the songs that move us, sometimes to tears, that stir our feelings and ask us to connect with one another. Sometimes this might happen through an object. Objects can remind us of someone who may or may no longer be with us. Objects themselves might garner strong feelings, sometimes in favor of their particular modes of production, and other times not at all, as in the case with anti-capitalism, anti-consumerist songs. I wouldn't necessarily categorize all of the songs on today's playlist as sentimental songs per se. However, they do all engage with some aspect of sentimentalism, be it through the use of stock characters. For more on that, you'll have to listen to episode 1 for your streaming pleasure on Threads Radio, or sentimentalizing musical gestures. If we think about sentimentality as an engagement of empathy or feeling with others, we might get to an ethic of care. Just as we can care for people, we can also care for objects, and this in turn might be an act of caring for our world. We'll kick things off with the sentimental mantra of, if you build it, they will come. This seems fitting for the Gutemacht and the mission of the ZKU. This is the nostalgically tinged anthem about the power of rock and roll. This band formed out of a reincarnation, the settlement of a lawsuit, and this is from 1985's Knee Deep in the Hoopla. The song is a source of much controversy amongst critics and music historians alike. It is much maligned, indeed. And this is Starship's We Built This City.
We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Say you don't know me, I'll recognize my face. Say you don't care who goes to that kind of place. Knee deep in the hoopla, sinking in your fight. Too many runaways, eating up the night. Marconi plays the mama. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Someone always playing corporation games. Who cares? They're always changing corporation names. We just want to dance here. Someone stole the stage. They call us irresponsible. Write us off the page. Marconi plays the mama. Listen to the radio. Don't
Saturday and I'm seeing that bumper-to-bumper traffic.
Don't you remember?
It's your favorite radio station in your favorite radio city, the city by the bay, the city that rocks, the city that never sleeps.
Macaulay plays the bumper. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
If I Had a Hammer will keep us going with the building theme. This past week, the ZKU and subtext crew designed and built this brand new radio booth for the purposes of this broadcast. Huzzah! So this is Trini Lopez's rendition of If I Had a Hammer. Lopez was born in 1937 in Dallas, Texas. He's known as a singer and guitarist who recorded for Reprise Records in the 1960s. This recording of the song went to number 3 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 and number 4 with the UK singles charts. The song is a folk standard written by Pete Seeger and Lee Hayes. It's been recorded by the Weavers, Peter, Paul and Mary, Aretha Franklin. Wanda Jackson has an especially slow and sentimental version. And it is associated with the progressive movement thought of as a freedom song for the civil rights movement. This is If I Had a Hammer, Trini Lopez.
A hammer in the morning, a hammer in the evening.
The Gutemark offers opportunities to repair broken objects, to bring old electronics, for instance, back to life. We'll think about broken objects with this next song, Broken Clocks. This is from American R&B artist known for her genre-blending styles. This is from her debut album 2017's Control. This is SZA with Broken Clocks.
Running fast from the way it was. Jump quick to a great chick. Running back to the strip club. I'm never going back, never going back. No, you can't make me. Never going back, never going back. They never take me. I paid enough of petty dues. I put enough of shitty news. I had a thing for dirty shoes since I was 10. Love dirty men alike. Ooh, better day than yesterday. Take it day by day. Ooh, never hearing what they say. Ooh, I just do it my way. All I got is these broken clocks. I ain't got no time, just burning daylight. Still love and still love, and it's still love, it's still love, still love, still love, still love, it's still love, and it's still love. Nothing but love, nothing but love. All that I got, pieces and pages, talking a lot. Sorry, I'm faded. Think I forgot. You love me, you love me, you love me. Gotta shift at 10 a.m. Gotta dip at 10 p.m. Gotta get that cash, won't get past the lunch break. Had a smoke break in about 2 days, no break. Been about 3 years since I dated you. Why you still talking about me like we together? I moved on for the better. You moved on to whoever. I was down for whatever and then some. You gon' make me late to work again. Ooh, better day than yesterday. Ooh, I just take it day by day. Ooh, never hearing what they say. Ooh, I just do it my way. All I got is these broken clocks. I ain't got no time, just burning daylight. Still love and it's still love, and it's still love, it's still love, still love, still love, it's still love, and it's still love. Nothing but love for you, nothing but love, nothing but love. I don't eat, can't sleep past 9 a.m. Heartbeat make me feel young again. Can't beat 'em, just join the party. I don't need nobody. All that I got, pieces and pages, talking a lot. Sorry, I'm faded. Think I forgot. You love me. You love me. You love me. You love me. You love me.
We'll move now from a love song about life's hustles to a clock that seems to keep in sync with that of its owner's life. This is a song that was written by Henry Clay Work, a composer from Middletown, Connecticut. He was part of a family that was an abolitionist family. Their family home was a stop on the Underground Railroad, and this song was published in 1876. Work was an extremely successful composer, known for writing sentimental ballads. And we're going to hear Sam Cooke, the soul singer from Mississippi's rendition of Grandfather's Clock.
Now my grandfather's clock was too large for the shelf, so it stood 90 years on the floor. It was taller by half than the old man himself, though it weighed not a pennyweight more. Now it was bought on the morn of the day that he was born, and was always his treasure and pride. But it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. Oh, now my grandfather said that of those he could hire, not a servant so faithful he found. For it wasted no time, and it had but one desire, at the close of each week to be wound. And it kept in its place, not a frown upon its face, and its hands never hung by its side. But you know that it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. Now it rang an alarm in the dead of the night, an alarm that for years had been done. And we know that his spirit was plumbing for flight, that his hour for departure had come. Still that clock kept the time with a soft and muffled chime, as we silently stood by his side. But you know that it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. You know that it stopped short, never to go again when the old boy died.
Clocks keep time for us, keeping a rhythm of life, and so do musical instruments. So next we'll hear a song, a sentimental song about an acoustic guitar. This is from Stephen Merritt's group, The Magnetic Fields, from Boston, Massachusetts. This is the indie rock group. And this is from 1999's brazenly titled 3-disc set, 69 Love Songs. This set also includes a track entitled My Sentimental Melody. Here we'll hear acoustic guitar performed by Claudia Gonson, who plays the part of broken-hearted lesbian musician. Acoustic guitar.
Acoustic guitar, I'm gonna make you a star. Get your picture all over the world. Acoustic guitar, you can have your own car. Just bring me back my girl. She always loved the sound of your straw. She'll come. guitar, and you can go far. Just bring me back my girl. She always said that you were the one who could make her move her cute little bum. You understand where she's coming from, which I obviously don't, or she wouldn't be gone. Acoustic guitar. If you think I play hard, well, you could have belonged to Steve Earle or Chara or Guar. I could sell you tomorrow, so bring me back my girl. You better bring me back my girl.
We'll move now from guitars to records. Records can serve as archives of our memories. They might remind us of other people, as in the case of this next song. We're going to hear Gordon Lightfoot, the famous Canadian country musician. And this is from 1972's album of the same title, Old Dan's Records. What I want you to listen for here is the idea that these records are tied very much to the owner who used to possess them. If old Dan could see us now, I know he'd be so proud.
Get out old Dan's records. Get out old Dan's records. We will dance the whole night long. It's fun to play the old time songs. If old Dan could see us now, I know he'd be so proud. Bring out old Dan's records. Bring out old Dan's records. I remember my Aunt Bee, she danced with Dan till 2 or 3. If old Dan could see her now, I know he'd shout out loud. Dig out old Dan's records. Bring out old Dan's records. We're all here, we've all got dates. We'll dance all night to the 78s. If old Dan could see us now, I know he'd be so proud. If old Dan was with us still, I know he'd come around. Get out old Dan's records. Dig out old Dan's records. Back to 1935, the boxcar jitterbug and jive. If old Dan could see us now, I know he'd be so proud. Get out old Dan's records. Bring out old Dan's records. High above the fireplace, there's a smile on old Dan's face. If old Dan could see us now, I know he'd be so proud. If old Dan was with us still, I know he'd come around.
bringing the country singer-songwriter flavor. One of the things that you can do at the Gutemarkt is participate in workshops, and I understand that today there was a possibility of making furniture. Furniture is the subject of many sentimental songs, you might be surprised to hear. So we're going to take a listen to the song Rockin' Chair. This is by Florida musician Gwen McCrae, who was born in 1943, known as an R&B disco artist who grew up listening to Sam Cooke, connecting it to an earlier song on today's playlist. This song was an R&B hit from 1975. I'll turn it over to McCrae. This is Rockin' Chair.
Just rock me away from here. Let's get it on. Come to me, baby. Ooh, let me be your rocking chair. Just rock me away from here. Let your arms shelter me from all hurt and pain. Light my heart with your everlasting flame. Checks a baby, good love and daddy. Let me be your rocking chair. Rock me away from here. Let's get it on. Come to me, baby. Ooh, let me be your rocking chair. Just rock me away from here. Rock me gently. Make me feel like a cloud in the sky. Whisper softly. Let my heart take wing and fly. Shakes a baby. Ooh, good love and daddy. Let me be your rocking chair. Just rock me away from here. Let's get it on. Come to me, honey. Ooh, let me be your rocking chair. Just rock me away from here. Just rock me, baby. Ooh, in my rocking chair, baby. Ooh, all night long till the morning comes. Just a groove, baby. Ooh, just rock me, baby. In the midnight hour, yeah, in my rocking chair, all night long. Come on, baby, sexy baby. Ooh, let me be your rocking chair. Just rock me away from here. Come on, baby, sexy honey. Ooh, let me be your rocking chair. Just rock me away from here. Rock me, baby.
Next up, we have a classic song about consumerism. The song was written by the American blues rock and roll singer Janis Joplin, along with poets Michael McClure and Bob Newworth. Joplin recorded it in 1970, just 3 days before her death. Many people have also covered the song, including Elton John and the Supremes, and hip-hop artist G-Eazy samples the song. We're going to listen to a rendition in German by Klaus Lage, who was born in 1950 in Zoltau, Germany. He is a guitar pop rock singer who's immensely popular in the 1980s. And if you know the words, this is a great sing-along song. Some of you know how I feel about sing-alongs and their relationship to sentimentality. So feel free to clap along, sing along, if you know the words. Lieber Gott, bitte kauf mir einen Mercedes-Benz.
Lasst uns beten. Lieber Gott, bitte kauf mir einen Mercedes-Benz. Meine Freunde fahren Porsche und machen sich einen duften Lenz. Ich hab hart geschuftet, trotz meiner Korpulenz. Lieber Gott, bitte kauf mir einen Mercedes-Benz. Lieber Gott, bitte bring mir einen Farbfernseher vorbei. Das fänd ich echt stark. Sei doch mal so frei. Ich wart aufs Paradies jeden Tag bis um 3. Lieber Gott, bitte bring mir einen Farbfernseher vorbei. Lieber Gott, wann gibst du endlich einen aus? Das kannst du ruhig mal machen für den kleinen Klaus. Und zahl auch die Miete, sonst fliege ich bei mir raus. Lieber Gott, wann gibst du endlich einen aus? Lieber Gott, warum bist du eigentlich keine Frau? Das wär ein echter Hammer, das wär ne Riesenschau. Der Himmel wär dann rosa und nicht mehr himmelblau. Lieber Gott, warum bist du eigentlich keine Frau? Lieber Gott, bitte kauf mir einen Mercedes-Benz. Meine Freunde fahren Porsche und machen sich einen duften Lenz. Ich hab hart geschuftet, trotz meiner Korpulenz. Lieber Gott, bitte kauf mir einen Mercedes-Benz.
So we're going to continue with this anti-consumerist message, and to do so, we'll turn to Ben Haggerty, Seattle rapper who has been a great grassroots success. Macklemore is someone who is known for his melodramatic rap style, really pushing things to excess. This particular song, you'll hear those excesses by way of a children's chorus. This song comes from 2012's The Heist by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, and here we might consider a kind of double-edged engagement with sentimentality. On the one hand, we could say that Wings is Macklemore using his platform to, as they say, collect his people and ask them to think about white privilege. On the other hand, and I think this is fair, we could ask whether this message harnesses sentimentality on his behalf, and might he be better off, in fact, to, in the words of Gyasi Ross, pass the mic. This is Wings.
I was 7 years old when I got my first pair, and I stepped outside, and I was like, Mama, this air bubble right here, it's gonna make me fly. I hit that court, and when I jumped, I swear I got so high, I touched the net. Mom, I touched the net. This is the best day of my life. Air Maxes were next. That air bubble, that mesh, the box, the smell, the stuffing, the tread at school. I was so cool, I knew that I couldn't crease them. My friends couldn't afford them. 4 stripes on their Adidas. On the court, I wasn't the best, but my kicks were like the pros. Yo, stick out my tongue so everyone could see that logo. Nike Air Flight book bag was so dope. And then my friend Carlos's brother got murdered for his 4s. Whoa. See, he just wanted a jump shot, but they wanted to start a cult, though. Didn't want to get caught from Genesee Park to Othello. You can clown for those probings with the Velcro, those were not tight. I was trying to fly without leaving the ground, cause I wanted to be like Mike, right? Wanted to be him, I wanted to be that guy. I wanted to touch the rim, I wanted to be cool, and I wanted to fit in. I wanted what he had, America, it begins.
I wanna fly, can you take me far away? Give me a star to reach for, tell me what it takes, and I'll go so high, my feet won't touch the ground. Just hitch my wings and pull the strings. I bought these strings that all fall.
We want what we can't have. The commodity makes us want it. So expensive, damn. I just got to flaunt it, got to show 'em. So exclusive, this, that new shit. $100 for a pair of shoes. I would never hoop it. Look at me, I'm a cool kid. I'm an individual, yeah, but I'm part of a movement. My movement told me be a consumer, and I consumed it. They told me to just do it, I listened to what that swoosh said. Look at what that swoosh did. See it consume my thoughts. Are you stupid? Don't crease them, just leave them in that box. Strangled by these laces, I can barely talk. That's my air bubble and I'm lost. If it pops, we are what we wear what we are. But see, I look inside the mirror and think Bill Knight tricked us all. Will I stand for change or stay in my box? These Nikes help me define me, but I'm trying to take mine off. Started out with what I wear to school that first day. Like these are what make you cool. And this pair, this would be my parachute. So much more than just a pair of shoes. Nah, this is what I am. What I wore, this is the source of my youth. This dream that they sold to you. $400 and some change. Consumption is in the veins. And now I see it's just another pair of shoes.
I'm looking out right now, and I see people looking at old pairs of shoes and vintage clothing, deciding if they want to give these items new life. There are lots of eligible songs about clothing that I could have included here. Some possibilities are Vintage Clothes by Paul McCartney, Three-Button Hand-Me-Down by The Faces, and Thrift Shop by Macklemore. What I chose, though, is Secondhand Rose, and we're going to hear the performance by vaudeville legend Fanny Brice, whose story has been immortalized in Funny Girl, a musical adaptation that has little to do with her actual biography. Brice was born in the Lower East Side of New York, was a school dropout, and became a chorus girl. Her early success came with the performance of an Irving Berlin song. By the time she was 18, she appeared in the Ziegfeld Follies. She popularized the song My Man, a classic of the torch song repertory, as well as the comic number We'll Hear Here. She went to Hollywood to star in the talking films. Secondhand Rose is from 1921. And this recording from the next year, 1922, reached number 6 in the U.S. This is Secondhand Rose, written by Grant Clark and James Hanley.
Father has a business, strictly second hand. Everything from toothpick to a baby grand. So in our apartment came from father's store. Even things I'm wearing, someone wore before. It's no wonder that I feel of you. I never get a thing that ain't been you. I'm wearing second-hand clothes, so that's why they call me Second-hand Rose. Even a piano in the parlor, Father bought for 10 cents on the dollar. Second-hand coils, I'm wearing second-hand coils. I never get a single thing that's new. Even Jakey Cohen, he's the man I adore, had the nerve to tell me he's been married before. Everyone knows that I'm just second-hand Rose from Second Avenue. I'm wearing second-hand shoes, second-hand hose. No, the girls hand me their second-hand clothes. Even my pajamas, when I don them, has somebody else's initials on them. Second-hand rings, I'm sick of second-hand things. I never get what other girlies do. Once while strolling through the Ritz, a woman got my goat. She nudged her friend and said, oh look, there goes my last coat. Everyone knows that I'm just second-hand Rose from Second Avenue.
From secondhand clothes to homemade clothes, I thought we should pay a tribute to all of the artists and artisans in the market who are upcycling wares and using machines such as the sewing machine. So we're going to listen to a song by Betty Hutton. Hutton was born in 1921 in Battle Creek, Michigan, where her father was a railroad worker and her mother was a homemaker. The family relocated to Detroit in search of a better life. Hutton's singing career began in a school performance at the age of 9. She was a comedic singer who sang on Broadway, toured to London, starred in Hollywood pictures, and performed in bands and in nightclubs. In the 1970s, Hutton returned to school and was eventually awarded an honorary doctorate. She taught acting and singing classes and has been recognized for her contributions to musical theater. The Sewing Machine is a song written in 1947 by Frank Loesser. It is the first song of the comedy The Perils of Pauline, based on the life of actress Pearl White. And this is actually a kind of parody of the genre of sentimental songs. And you'll hear this by the real shifts in tempo. You'll hear these kind of moments where they really slow things down and draw things out, asking us to really soak in those feelings. So this is Betty Hutton, The Sewing Machine.
The sewing machine, a girl's best friend. If I didn't have my sewing machine, I'd have come to no good end. But a bobbin' and pedal and wheel the wheel by day. So by night I feel so weary that I never get out to play. Oh, the sewing machine, a helping hand. If I didn't have my sewing machine, I'd drink to beat the band. But a bobbin' and pedal as busy as a bug. So by night I feel so weary that I can hardly lift the mug. Oh, the sewing machine, a friend in need. If I didn't have my sewing machine, a wicked life I'd lead. But a bobbin' and pedal and dream about romance. So by night I feel so weary that I never get out to dance. Oh, the sewing machine, a pal so dear. If I didn't have my sewing machine, I'd try a stage career. But a bobbin' and pedal till amateur night comes by. But by then I feel so weary that I haven't the strength to try. Me pride and joy. If I didn't have me sewing machine, I'd have married James McCoy. But a bobbin' and pedal, and that's the end of Jim. 'Cause by night I get so weary I don't even look up to him. Oh, have I got a boss? He looks like a horse. His name's Joe Goit. If he didn't own the sewing machine, I'd kick him where it hurts. While I'm bobbin' and pedal, he keeps his eyes on me. Why I never have kicked him still remains a mystery. Oh, I thread the needle and fix the shuttle and put in the cloth and pull on the lever and bobbin' and pedal and wheel the wheel all day. Oh, the sewing machine, the sewing machine, the sewing machine, the sewing machine is a girl.
At the heart of the Gute Markt is, out front, a Fahrradmarkt. And so next we have a duo of sentimental songs about bicycles. The first is the first song was written in 1892 by British songwriter Frank Dean. It became a London musical hall hit, and American impresario Tony Pastor was the first to sing the song in the United States. The rendition that we're going to hear here is by Montgomery, Alabama's great pop vocalist, Nat King Cole. This is Daisy Bell, or On a Bicycle Built for Two.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
Send
Neulich bin ich mit 120 auf meinem Fahrrad rumgefahren. Und wie immer konnte ich nur hoffen, die Polizei hält mich nicht an. Denn dann müsste ich Strafe zahlen und man führt mich zum Verhör. Und mein armes kleines Fahrrad stand alleine vor der Tür. Oh, wie liebe ich mein Fahrrad, warum, das weiß ich nicht genau. Meinem Fahrrad werd ich treu sein, im Gegensatz zu meiner Frau. Niemals werd ich es verlassen, niemals werd ich von ihm gehen. Denn wir fliegen wie auf Wolken, weil wir uns so gut verstehen. Jeder Popel fährt nen Opel, jeder Affe fährt nen Ford. Jeder Blödmann fährt nen Porsche, jeder Arsch nen Audi Sport. Jeder Spinner fährt nen Manta, jeder Dödel Jaguar. Nur Genießer fahren Fahrrad und sind immer schneller da. Mein Fahrrad ist nicht lila, denn das macht mich gar nicht an. Es ist auch nicht braun, weil ich braun nicht leiden kann. Nein, ich hab's blau angestrichen, vom Sattel bis zum Schlauch. Und ich find das äußerst passend, denn blau bin ich manchmal auch. Jeder Popel fährt nen Opel, jeder Affe fährt nen Ford. Jeder Blödmann fährt nen Porsche, jeder Arsch nen Audi Sport. Jeder Spinner fährt nen Manta, jeder Dödel Jaguar. Nur Genießer fahren Fahrrad und sind immer schneller da. Jeder Popel fährt nen Opel, jeder Affe fährt nen Ford. Jeder Blödmann fährt nen Porsche, jeder Arsch nen Audi Sport. Jeder Spinner fährt nen Manta, jeder Dödel Jaguar. Nur Genießer fahren Fahrrad und sind immer schneller da.
An ode to your bicycle. Nothing more sentimental than that. So that was the German vocal group from Leipzig, Die Prinzen, formed in 1992, who are known for their clever, sometimes satirical songs and their poppy a cappella stylings. This puts them in line with many of the other harmonizing sentimental men that I am interested in, and you can hear on other playlists of this particular show. We turn next to a song, a very old song, published in 1869, that is a song about devotion to alcohol. And I'm looking out now at this Gutemarkt and seeing many people enjoying their glasses of beer and other such drinks. So this song it was written by the Philadelphia songwriter Joseph Winter. He was brother to one of my favorite sentimental song composers, Septimus Winter, whose song Listen to the Mockingbird was featured on episode 1. And it is performed here by a duet of 20th century superstars Bing Crosby and Rosemary Clooney. There is a sentimental verse, an especially sentimental verse to this song that's not included in this recording, and I'll just take a moment to read it here. If all the folks in Adam's race were gathered together in one place, then I'd prepare to shed a tear before I'd part from you, my dear. Some of you might also recognize this song. It is, in fact, the tune to Chuck Berry's 1972 hit song, My Ding-a-Ling. This is Little Brown Jug.
Ho! When I go a-toiling on my farm, I take a little brown jug under my arm, sit it under some shady tree. Little brown jug, don't I love thee? Ha, 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 you and me. A little brown jug, don't I love thee? Ha, 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 you and me. A little brown jug, don't I love thee?
Me and my man and a stump-tailed dog crossed a creek on a hickory log. Log it broke and we fell in. Me and my man and his jug of gin. You and me.
A little brown jug, don't I love thee?
Ha, ha, ha. ha, you and me, a little brown jug, don't I love thee?
If I had a cow that gave such milk, I'd dress her up in the finest silk.
Feed her on the choicest hay and milk her 20 times a day. You and me,
A little brown jug, don't I love thee?
you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee?
We're going to go out to the Beatles' Can't Buy Me Love. This was released by them as a single in April 1964, supposedly written as a humorous reply to John Lennon's performance of the song Money. It is featured in the film A Hard Day's Night, but the rendition that we're going to listen to is by the Motown girl group par excellence, the Supremes. They recorded this on 1964's A Little Bit of Liverpool. Thank you to Threads Radio, Subtext, ZKU, and the Gute Mag for hosting me. You've been listening to DJ Sentimentemily with Sentimental Songs for Sentimental People. Don't forget, money can buy you lots of things, but it can't buy you love.
Can't buy me love.
Yeah, that was Sentimental Songs for Sentimental People from DJ Sentimentemily, Emily Gale. Round of applause.